Hi, Kristen. How are you today?
Good.
So, today we're going to do an activity called My Plate, and the purpose of this is to think about just some stress that we have in our lives. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So, do you feel like you've been experiencing some stress lately?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Well, it is normal to feel this way, but maybe today we can help try to relieve some of the stress that you're having.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you see this plate in front of us?
Yeah.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to write down a couple of the things that cause you stress in your life.
Okay. Sometimes I get bullied in school.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I get yelled at when I don't do my homework. My parents argue sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes my brother doesn't let me play with him.
Okay. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to rip those up and we're going to fold it onto our plate. Okay, so it looks like you have a lot on your plate right now. So, tell me about how this makes you feel.
It makes me feel worried.
You worried? Why would you be worried so much?
I just see everyone else upset. It makes me upset.
So, what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to hold up your plate. So, if you were to hold it up for a long period of time, would it be easier or harder to do?
Hard.
Okay, so sometimes when we have a lot of stress in our lives, we tend to hold it in and not express how we're feeling, and that can take a really big toll on us. So, if I were to hold this up, help you hold it up, how would that make you feel? Would it be easier or harder for you?
Easier.
Easier. So, um, when we have support in our lives, it can help um, it can help create a lot less stress in our lives because we're able to have someone to talk to and have someone to there to help you process and just work through things that are just causing big trouble in your life. So so when we have that kind of support, it can take a lot of less stress off your shoulders, and it can lead to you becoming a lot more carefree. So, how would you feel if you were to have that?
A lot better.
A lot better. How would that make your life a lot better?
I could play with my friends and not be worried.
So, that sounds like a good goal to work towards. So, would you be willing to work on this in our next session?
Yeah.
So, what we can do in our next session is we can take each of your stresses one by one and work through them and figure out ways to help fix them and help make your life a little bit easier. How would you feel about that?
Good.
Okay, good. I think this is a good place to start, and we can pick up next time in our next session.
Thank you.
Thank you.